What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Jeff with Guns, Gears, and you know the rest. Today I really want to talk to you guys about getting ready and prepping for winter. You know, we're starting to get into mid-November here. Thanksgiving is actually next week. That would, I guess, be towards the end of November then, wouldn't it? Want to get you guys in the mindset of getting ready for winter and things you might need to do, hopefully things you've already done, in preparing and getting your house, property, car, tools, everything ready for winter. Let's get to it. Another very important thing that you want to do and consider when you're getting ready for winter is to make sure that all of your tools and all of your equipment that you might need during the winter time is all ready and sharp and ready to go. Here I'm sharpening my chainsaw chain. I just got done cutting a bunch of wood the other day and it dulled my chain pretty good. It was some pretty green and dense wood. So I'm just resharpening my chain. You know, a lot of people like to use electric sharpeners, but I don't. Electric sharpeners kind of eat away at your chain and it kind of takes away quite a bit of the material. So I like just using a standard file. Normally I'd be sharpening a bunch of pocket knives I have right now, but I actually just sharpened them and I got a new blade on my daily carry Leatherman Skeletal here. So, you know, anything that, guys, you might need equipment-wise, chainsaws, loppers, whatever, make sure that all the chains are good and sharp. If you have axes, use axes. Make sure they're good and sharp, guys. You don't want to be sharpening that stuff or not have it ready. A definite must when you're preparing for winter, guys, is to make sure you have a lot of gas on hand. I have 5 of the 5-gallon Blitz cans here that are all full of ethanol-free gas. It's good to store ethanol-free gas, guys, because without the ethanol in there, the gas lasts a lot longer just sitting in the can in the event that you're not going to use it right away. I have this gas on hand, the 5-gallon cans on hand for a couple reasons. It's good for my generator, guys. It can sit in the generator. It's not going to harm the carburetor and all that stuff. And also, in the event that we get like a power outage, sometimes gas station, guys, can be shut down. There can also be a gas shortage. We've had that happen here. So one thing that I've been trying to get in the habit of, and I want to get you guys to hopefully think about that too, is never let your car get below a half a tank. I know it's kind of hard with errands and, you know, life and all that, but hey, if you got time, stop by the gas station, fill your tank up, guys. Got the gas here for the generator and for the car in the event that we need it. So, got a lot of ethanol-free gas here, guys. Another thing to have is make sure you have some fresh 2-stroke mixed gas on hand for your chainsaws and other small power equipment that you may or may not need. Always good to have fresh gas on hand, guys. Highly recommend. A very important factor to consider when you're getting ready for winter, guys, is your vehicle. I consider my truck kind of like a mobile toolbox. So it's with me wherever I go, and I want it to be ready for any occasion. So I always carry and have always BF Goodrich all-terrains, guys. This is my 2nd or 3rd set I've had on this truck since I've owned it, with the original KOs and now the KO2s. Won't run any other tire. I've considered the BF Goodrich mud terrains, and I might switch to that eventually, but BF Goodrich all-terrains, guys. I got 60,000 miles out of my last set, and these maybe have 10,000 miles on these set. Always good to have a good set of tires, guys. Make sure they're properly inflated. Most tire places, oil change places, they'll do your air pressure for free. So go in there if you don't have a compressor. I have my compressor back there, so I always make sure my air is good in all my tires. I have a winch in my ARB bumper here with synthetic cable, so if I happen to get myself into a bind, I can yank myself out, or other people, for instance. Another thing, guys, is just having really good lights on your car. You know, it's not good to have the brights on when it's snowing and all that stuff, or when it's foggy, but, you know, maybe you're helping somebody out that's in a situation that they're in the ditch or something like that, or power's out. I've been going down the roads and power's been out and you can't see anything. So make sure you have a good set of lights on your car. I have 2 9-inch spots, LED spots on my truck, and I have some good LED tinted headlights. Make sure that you have adequate tools in your truck. In the back here, I just have a shovel that stays in the back all the time. I have an extra gas can down there, one of the Blitz 3-gallon gas cans. In here, I did a tool or a truck EDC video a while back, and I'm actually going to get ready to do another one here. Inside here, guys, I have axe, I have my high lift jack, tools, my get home bag, air compressor, jump starter. I have everything in here that I may need to help myself or to help other people, guys. So having your vehicle ready for winter is a definite must. Another thing, guys, that's pretty important here, especially for us in the Pacific Northwest and Washington State, is having a good and reliable generator. Here I have my generator in my generator shed that I built. I need to do a video of it attached to the house and how it runs and all that. Maybe that'll be my next video. But get yourself a good generator, guys, that's reliable and runs. And also, don't wait until it's winter time Here you go, guys. Here's my generator. It's the Predator 8750 from Harbor Freight. In the generator shed that I made, it's all hooked up with fan to suck out the heat, exhaust, and my cable that's already ready to go. And again, I made a video of how the shed was made, but I need to make a video of it attached to the house and how it works and set up and all that. So I have it coming. All you do is open up this little flap right here, pull out the cord, run the cord through this little hole and run it into the house, and then my panel is directly behind this, and I have a generator interlock switch and all that. And again, I'll make a separate video on how to do all that. But a generator, guys, is something that you definitely want to have and have at your ready, and make sure that it's going to run before you need it, guys. Get your generators out of the shed, get them tuned up, make sure they have fresh gas in there. I'm lucky that I have a local ethanol-free place to get gas. Make sure that it's running, guys, because you don't want to be yanking on the pull cord of your generator and have it not run when you need it. Another thing you want to do, guys, is you want to make sure that you have all of your personal electronics charged up. So what we got charging here is we just got a couple of these LED lanterns. This is going to screw the camera up. A couple of LED lanterns here. We're charging those. I'm charging up a couple of my daily carry O lights. I got my S2R2 baton here. And then I got the new Camo Warrior. This thing is nice. Bad camera angle. And then we have one of the little inverter box charger things. I don't know what you call it, but make sure that it's fully charged, guys, so you can use this to charge your stuff, you know, your phone, whatever you got, your flashlights, whatever, when the power goes out. And this thing also does AC on the other side. Oh, hey, I didn't see you standing there. Man, you guys are still watching this? Man, I'm sure you guys got other stuff to do. Well, you know, another thing about prepping for winter time is firewood. That's obviously a very important thing that you got to prepare for. Original banquet. And for instance, you know, we got our log splitter here. We're splitting some, this is some cedar that was downed. See all this wood right here? All this wood didn't cost me anything. All this wood was free locally, so if you check, you know, like your local Craigslist or Marketplace on Facebook, OfferUp and all that kind of stuff, you can catch all this wood for free. People will just limb trees. They'll take trees down, and then they just want the stuff off their property. You got to be quick at it, though, because most of the time people snag this stuff up very quick, because firewood is obviously a very important thing in the wintertime. So, firewood, that's another thing. We burn a fireplace wood stove insert, and we try to keep it going all the time here in the wintertime. Oh yeah, that's burning really nice. Hey guys, back out here in the shop again. It's kind of cold out here in November. My shop's not heated at all, but we'll deal with it here for the time being. Thanks for sticking with me here, guys. Wanted to give you a few more maybe tips, information, whatever you guys, however you guys want to take it. If you guys have any trees around your house, make sure the trees are limbed and make sure there's nothing that can reach your house in the event of a major windstorm or anything like that. Make sure your yard is clean. You know, branches and stuff like that laying everywhere, and it's gonna get like that during the winter time. Make sure you guys have like snow shovels and stuff ready in the event that you know, your driveway gets caked with snow and maybe you don't have a four-wheel drive. I highly recommend you have a four-wheel drive. Everybody, I don't care if you live in the city, have a four-wheel drive. There's nothing I don't own that's not four-wheel drive, and I won't own anything that's not four-wheel drive, unless it's like a sports car or something. Maybe that's different. We actually had a big snowstorm here last winter here in Washington, and my wife couldn't get her car out of the driveway. We didn't have a snow shovel, so we now own a snow shovel. So make sure you have, you know, all the necessary stuff that you're going to need. And maybe if you live in you know, SoCal or something like that, maybe you're not going to need a snow shovel, but you might. Who knows? I don't know with the way the weather is nowadays. But just make sure that, you know, you're mentally ready and you're physically ready for winter, guys. It's very important. I recently got a log splitter, so I've been putting it through its paces and using it like crazy, as you've probably seen here in this video. Been doing a lot of stuff around the yard, just trying to get it prepped for winter. My wife and I bought a house last April, so got a lot of stuff. We're trying the whole homesteading thing with chickens, and, you know, I'm splitting wood all the time, and she's really into gardening, so we're trying to be more self-sufficient as best we can anyway. You know, we're still learning at this stuff, but we have many years ahead of us to go. So, hope you guys are getting ready for winter, and I hope this gave you some ideas to get out there and start working on your yard, getting wood split, getting your chainsaw sharpened, and getting a lot of things done, guys. So thank you for sticking with me till the end. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy doing these videos. I make no money. I'm not sponsored by anybody doing these videos. I just thoroughly enjoy doing it. Please like and subscribe, hit that notification icon. I'm trying to get more content out than I used to do. I'm kind of averaging like 1 video a month, which I want to try to do like maybe 2 videos a month. It's hard. I have a full-time job and I have a lot of stuff to do around here and around the house. So it's kind of difficult, but I really enjoy it. So I hope you guys learned something from this, and I hope you're going to maybe take some information and get out there and dress warm and survive for the winter. All right, guys. Take care.